The last thing the guy now goes upstairs. He opens the door a little bit. He now saw that things were happening. Instead of him to come downstairs, yo, it's your boy MrCV. I'm back with another special video. But also I'm back again on Wahala Wednesday. And like I always say, problem is part of life. Problem, we always have to deal with problem. Your mom will give you problem, your dad will give you problem, your girlfriend, boyfriend, everybody gives you problem. So listen, problem is part of life. And I always say, as they say in Pidgin English, problem no they finish. And as they say in Yoruba, not Yoruba is Wahala Tipoju, which means Wahala is plenty. Before I get into the main video as well, I've just got a shirt of MrCV as well, which is obviously a very simple shirt. But also just support the channel, support your boy MrCV, and also develop yourself, develop your CV. But listen, I don't want to get into that. Go watch my intro video for that. Let me go into today's scenario. But before I go into there, obviously I've got my guy next to me as well. As obviously, I'm sure a lot of you have tired of hearing my voice, but also you've heard my guy's voice as well. He's one of the people that have been supporting me from day one. One of those people that believed in me. People like the idea of what you do, but people don't believe in what you do. But this guy has believed in me, and I really appreciate it. So this is my guy. But let me know, that's enough praise for you. But well, this is one of my guys that is Yoruba, but don't speak Yoruba as well. Sure, but when they mention Yoruba demons, his name is on the list. Listen, let's go into today's scenario. Let me go straight in. Now I'm about to open the book of problems. This book is the Wahala of problems, man. So let's go straight into it. It says, I gave my brother some money to use it to do business. After I asked my brother for the profit of the money, he said he spent it. I decided to call the police on my brother and they sent him to prison. Was I wrong to do that? This is a real story. And this is obviously because I know he's a business-minded person. And I know when it comes to money, it's a very... Let me not talk too much. Let me keep quiet. Let me give you a chance to speak. Yes. Well, what do you think? Is it wrong to do that? He said he's going to prison.
To be honest, he's definitely not wrong.
Oh,
because business is business.
Hey,
you can't go and say family. That's my brother. ABC. Got to leave all that at the door. First of all, I wouldn't even advise going into business with family. But if you do, it has to be clear from the beginning. Who's taking what share? Who's taking that? Who's a director? Who's not? Who's in charge? Who's not? So I mean, if his brother wasn't in charge and didn't have the right to take the profits, and they took the profit, and the police found him guilty, then
I don't know. The way I see this situation, yeah, it's a sneaky one. Do you know why I say that?
Why?
Because obviously, it's your family involved, and obviously you wouldn't want to. We really think about hold on
the brother's perspective as well.
Yes, well, I'm gonna get into that, but obviously, if he's your family member, obviously there's a sense of guilt, and especially coming from Nigeria, where if he's your family member, you just say, because your family, forget it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Which, like you said before, looking at principle-wise, business is business.
Yeah.
But another thing as well is this is also an opportunity for people. Especially if you're doing things, maybe you're not just your family or any business, make sure it's written down on paper so that everybody knows the consequences of it. Because the way this situation is, from what I know, nothing was written down. It was just more like, oh, because you're my family member, take this money, I trust you.
Yeah.
But I think this is also an opportunity for anyone out there. Write things down. Get lawyers involved to write things down so that if it was written down, and one of the consequences is if you fail to give the money, you'll be put in prison. In that situation, yes, the guy is right. Forget about family in that situation. But if it's not written down, it can be a bit of a tricky one because now you're having to deal with a lot of family backlash. You're having to deal with a lot of family backlash and everything, and that can be quite tricky. But him being a businessman, if you're a businessman, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no, oh, you're my family or anything.
Yeah.
Business is business. But if you're more of a humanist, like I am, you can add a bit of emotion into it and be like, ah. But was he right to send him to prison? No,
The thing is, in reality, he probably wouldn't go to prison for that long, depending on how much money, right?
Mm.
So I think it could be good to like send a message like, look, I'm not playing around. Let him go to prison for even if it's 1 month or something, you know? And then maybe drop the charges in future.
Prison is not a joke, you know.
I know, but we wouldn't go to prison for this. Maybe jail.
Wow.
Maybe jail is a bit.
Wow.
Jail is a bit more PG.
Wow.
But
anyways, if you think it was right,
yeah,
or you think it was wrong, drop it in the comment section. Because
actually, let me rephrase. I would call the police, but I wouldn't let my brother go to prison. If you know what I mean. I'll call the police, get the police involved, and if just to scare him, to rattle him a bit. And if it's something that can be resolved without him going to jail, I'll never let my brother go to jail.
you don't. You've already told us you let your brother go to jail.
I'll call the police.
Any of these brothers that watch this, you just remember, don't do your business.
I'll never let them go to jail, but I'll call the police 100% when they're on 100%. I'll call the police.
Wow. But then if you call the police on your brother, it's not going to be the same anymore.
Why?
Because he knows anytime situation like this happens, you can always call police on him.
Yeah.
But also the relationship between you and him.
Yeah, but it's never going to be the same once you're doing business together anyways. And it has to change. For the business to prosper, it has to change. You can't be doing family, and business at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a fork in the road. You go take one.
For me, I don't agree with the prison one. It's a bit too much. But either way, if an agreement was written down and they said these are the consequences, and that's the problem as well. A lot of the time, especially because of family, friends, we never write things down. We just assume that, because I trust you, it's going to be fine. We need to start getting into a position where we start writing things down and people know the consequences of their actions. Because if not, people will just be like, yeah, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Because of the culture we come from, they'll just be like, once we begged him that, he's your brother, he's your sister, let him go. They'll just, things don't happen like that. But anyways, if you got any more comments in that part, drop in the comment section. Let me go to scenario number 2. This one. I drove my guy to a place out of London to meet a girl, as I knew he didn't drive. She had 2 other friends, and I decided to call another guy to join us to make it 3 girls, 3 boys. We arrived at the location, and everything was going well. The driver and the other person, who was called last minute, now saw the girl off, the 2 other girls off. So they were going home. The guy with the main girl was upstairs. So the driver decided to go and check if something was. So after seeing the girl off, the driver now decided to go upstairs to see if anything was happening between the main guy and the girl that the guy came to see. He now informed the last minute guy to double check, and that's when everything went left. That's when he went mad. The guy went upstairs to check, and instead of coming down and decided to leave, he stayed. So the first guy, the driver, went upstairs. He's knocked on the door. He could hear them talking. So he now said to the other guy, the last minute guy, just go upstairs, just double check that nothing is happening so that they can make their next move, whether to go home or to stay and wait for the guy to drive him back home. The last minute guy now goes upstairs. He opens the door a little bit. He now saw that things were happening. Instead of him to come downstairs, yo, oh, my chest, my chest, my chest.
Finish the Wahala, babe.
So, Wahala is too much in this one. You think you have problems, man. If you see other people's problems, you find one. So, as I was saying, yeah. So the I cool. I'll calm now. I'll calm down. So the last minute guy, he went upstairs to check. Instead of him, so he now opened the door a little bit just to see if something was happening. No, he now could hear that things were happening. Instead of him to come downstairs to come and tell the driver that, oh, something is happening, let's go home. He now opened the door. I think opened the door. He could now see like clearly something's happening. Still, what he now did next was the maddest part. He now went to sit, take a chair. He now took a chair. He was now sitting there watching what's happening. So after watching what's happening, the driver was behind him. He was looking at, is this guy not gonna come out? No, the guy sat there watching. The driver now thought, okay, maybe he's watching. Instead of him to come out, because normal people would have looked, seeing that something is happening, quickly run out. No, the guy sat down comfortably as if he was watching TV. Yeah, cool. Next minute, he now got up. He wants to go join in. This is real life story. This is not even a joke. He now got up. He wants to go join in. The girl now stood up. She started crying. Do you think, but I don't even know where to start with this guy, but do you think the guy was obviously not right to go and be sitting there? But guys like that, should you be wary of guys like that?
Yeah, guys are weird. There's no two sides about it. He's just a weird guy. Wait, when you said he wants to join in, what? He took off his trousers.
No, he didn't. He didn't. He just got up. He was walking towards the field of play, towards the action.
Cool.
So, but the driver was just like, it was just weird for the driver, like, because normally when you open door and you see something is happening,
You close door.
you will close and walk away.
Yeah.
But him, he decided, let me sit down first.
Yeah.
2-3 minutes. After that, he now got up. When he got up now, the girl now started crying. Because now the girl's thinking, yo, what's going on? Like, is this? But guys like that should be really wary, like, of the guys like that, because for me personally, when they told me about it, I just thought, nah, can't be real. It can't be real, because
I think guys need to be wary of guys they hang out with. Because a guy like that, you will know beforehand that he's a bit tough.
wow,
You know, you'll see him interacting with girls. You will see him. You should know the kind of guys that you hang out with, because a guy like that, he'll rub off on you. Like, he'll rub off on your reputation. You're working with this guy that is, doing weird things to females, scaring females, making them feel uncomfortable. You will know way before he tries to join in. That guy should have known.
you have to be aware of what people hang around with. Even this kind of situation, they're a bit of a scary situation. Even for the girl, like, even I feel sorry for the girl, because it must have been like, yo, like, as if he's now making it look as if the guy that came with to come and see that game, as if they planned it.
Yeah, as if he's been talking.
Yeah, as if he's been planning, because
that's what I mean. Like, rub off.
Yeah, so it must have been, but I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. You can't be, for me personally. Come on, let's all be sensible here. If you see that things are happening, just close the door, go home. But to come and sit down, comfortably sit down and be, come on, but what's this, man? Come on, man. Listen, if you're the guy out there, please, or any guys out there, if this is what you're doing, please, I'm begging you, don't be doing that, man. Use your sense, man. Anyways, got one more for you. This is it. I met this lovely girl on my way from work. I spoke to her and we had a lovely conversation and exchanged numbers. We kept in contact and she told me about her lifestyle of how she dates older men and they sponsor her lifestyle. but they don't have a personality. These girls, when they're older, man, think they have personality. You think they what you Kevin Hart? I told her, I don't have the money like the older men, as we are similar in age, but I have the personality, and if we work together, everything will be good. I felt under pressure to keep up her lifestyle and was ready to take 2, 3 jobs just to please her. After a couple of days of reflecting, I said to myself, I won't be able to keep up and decided to let her go. A few days later, she sent a broadcast message on WhatsApp saying, just got back from holiday. If you want to have fun, £100 per hour. Undercover escort, you know. Should no, but on a serious topic though, should guys be careful about trying to meet girls' lifestyle or people's lifestyle like that? Or if you see a very pretty, beautiful woman, and obviously she mentioned things like this, should you just let her go or don't bother trying at all? Or should you, because can't lie to you, £100 per hour is a joke, fam.
Yeah, I think the guy dodged the bullet
Mm.
because he was honest with her.
It's not even a bullet, he dodged a grenade, man.
Okay,
No, serious grenade.
the guy could have, just tried to like film it. Like,
Mm.
okay, I'm gonna take you out, so and so. I can afford it. And then the whole time she's an escort.
Nice.
So,
Mm.
so yeah, by asking the right questions, thank God for that guy. He found out the easy way.
No, I found that accidentally though, because it was an accidental broadcast message though.
What do you mean?
No, as in, obviously she wasn't meant to send it
Like,
to him.
select him, yeah.
Yeah,
Actually, maybe she was.
it could be.
Did the guy message her?
That messenger to be like, yo, if you were together, you wouldn't need to go through this meet.
The guy's trying to save her or what?
No, in the sense that we could work together.
Save her, Captain Save her.
But the problem is with them kind of girls is number one. Obviously, things like escorting and stuff. Obviously, people that do it, no problem. Obviously, it's not something I encourage or we encourage. Obviously, I don't encourage you to want work.
I mean, it's work.
But if you say it's work, but what I'm trying to say is this is, if you're collecting £100 per hour for jobs like that, it's not lie to you. But if someone offered you £10 per hour shift in warehouse or let's say £20 per hour,
Yeah,
you won't even look at it.
yeah,
Because you think to yourself, why am I going to bother myself?
yeah. 10 hours is 1 hour.
Is you don't understand, like, why am I going to bother myself? But also, as well, from what I'm guessing from this girl sounds lazy as well.
No, she's spoiled. But to be fair, she's rightfully spoiled because this is what the market is right now. Guy, do you know about seeking arrangements?
Nah.
It's like a website where, so I'm sure you guys know.
No.
It's your fan base.
No.
It's a website where like sugar daddies link up with.
Oh yeah. I think I've seen. I saw an episode on like one, not an episode, but one young girl like this. She's quite young.
Yeah.
I saw it just came up. But anyway, explain.
So this is the kind of arrangement where £100, they don't even need to do anything sexual or X-rated. It's just sometimes they go to dinner. They have an event they're going for. They want a pretty girl to take out.
Yeah.
They invite her £100 an hour. They take her out for 4 hours, £400. They don't even need to kiss him, nothing. Just maybe hold his hand. It's crazy. I know. I met a girl who was on Seeking Arrangement. No, I wasn't, associated with her. We were just like
Wahala Wednesday.
Yeah, so that's what I mean by the market has. The market's broke. Like when girls can make that kind of money and have free dinner in a nice restaurant.
Wow.
How can she go and do £10 an hour?
No chance.
When she's not mad. Even me too, if I was baby, why would I go and do that?
No chance.
When somebody's spot that can take me for dinner, I'm good.
Yo, chill out, bro. Gee, personally, I don't want to encourage that kind of thing in it because obviously I encourage people to work hard and obviously, and also as well, it's about your personal pride as well. Like, you know what I mean? Your just your integrity, like, you know what I mean? But that's just what I think. But obviously, there are people out there that living this lifestyle, and we're not here to judge anybody. You know what I mean? I'm not here to judge anybody and tell people what they should do and what they shouldn't do. You know what I mean? But it's just more of a case of these are just for guys out there that look. If you know that, because a girl like this, yes, she might stay with you, but as soon as she sees another guy that's ready to offer another £100 an hour, she's gone, man.
So that's true.
So for me personally, I wouldn't think you should go and 2-3 jobs, go and overwork yourself and trying to keep up the girl lifestyle. Best thing is just be like, you know what? Thank you very much. Have a nice day, and keep it moving. And obviously, like I said, everybody has a right to choose what they want to do. You know, so it's your boy, MrCV, and it's your boy Stage as well. Listen,
Sir.
it's been absolutely wonderful, and I hope if you have any comments on any of the scenarios, drop in the comment section, and I look forward to seeing you, and keep supporting your boy MrCV, and take care.
Finally. I'm not picking.
Hello, it's your boy MrCV. I'm back with another special video. But also I'm back with another episode on Wahala Wednesday. But before I get into that, first of all, I've got to show my shirt, MrCV, which is coming out very soon. But also as well, just support the CV brand, support the CV label. But you know what, I don't want to take your time. We're going to go straight into the video. Obviously, I've got my guy, you've seen him in many videos, but if you haven't seen him in many videos, I'm going to put a link of videos that we've done before. Go and support him as well and check out his things that he's doing. But today, I said, you know what, I don't want to just talk about Wahala Wednesday itself. And I know my guy watches my videos as well, and he's enjoying my Wahala Wednesday, so I said, you know, I had to bring him on as well. And I'll be bringing different people as well. I'll try to. I don't want to say I'll be bringing and I don't bring them, but I'll try to. But let's go straight today in today's Wahala Wednesday. And like I always say, problem is part of life. Wahala is also part of life. And a problem not the finish, as they'll say. Or if you want to say Yoruba, you say Wahala ti poju. So that's how you say. I'm even teaching Yoruba as well, because he can't speak Yoruba to save his life. And when they say Yoruba demons, these are the people they're talking about. Alright, let's go straight into it. Anyways, I know what.
Would you want to record another time? Because that tennis court is going to be full, bro. It's a nice sunny day.
Let's go. I know the scenario anyway, but I just wanted to.
Just say it off your head, man.
I have this.
I just looked through every page. Like, surely just one of the pages.
No, bro, my eyes. I don't understand what's getting on my eyes.
Bro.
Give me one sec.
You just started today. Someone would think you just started today.
Give me one sec.